Jason had always been one of those who believed that wealth was for the fortunate few, something unattainable for people like him. He was born into poverty, worked tirelessly at a dead-end job, and saw the world around him filled with expensive luxuries that felt like a distant dream. However, one rainy evening, his life was about to take an unexpected turn. He stumbled upon an old book in a dusty corner of a thrift shop. The cover was worn, but the title caught his attention. The Hidden Path to Wealth. Curiosity led him to purchase the book. That night, as the rain tapped softly against his window, he began to read. The pages were filled with strange advice, life-changing principles that seemed almost too good to be true. As Jason read on, a peculiar sensation began to creep up his spine. The book didn't just speak of financial strategies, but of the power of the mind, the importance of perception, and the secret skills that wealthy people possessed. By the time he finished the first chapter, Jason couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen. The more Jason read, the more he realized that the key to wealth was not in working harder or getting a better job. It was in understanding the laws of the universe that governed success. The book spoke of energy, belief, and the power of attraction. What you believe, you become. The pages whispered. Jason's doubt began to dissolve. If what the book said was true, then everything he thought he knew about money and success had been wrong. He had been living with the wrong mindset all along, unaware of the secrets around him. Jason couldn't believe what he was reading. He had been conditioned to think that success was reserved for the privileged, that hard work was the only path to wealth. But this book was telling him that it was all about mindset, about thinking differently, and attracting abundance. The old pages seemed almost alive with energy. As Jason closed the book, he felt a strange pulse of energy surge through his body. Could this be the turning point he had been waiting for? Was he really going to change his life? The very next day, Jason put the book's teachings into practice. He woke up with a different mindset, one focused on possibilities rather than limitations. Instead of complaining about his circumstances, he started visualizing his success. He could see the wealth he desired, feel the freedom it would bring. Every thought was directed towards abundance. His routine didn't change drastically, but his energy did. Slowly, subtle shifts began to happen. People started noticing him more. He received unexpected compliments and offers. Jason couldn't explain it, but something was undeniably changing. As days turned into weeks, Jason's life took an even more surprising turn. A stranger approached him one day at the local coffee shop. The man, dressed in a sharp suit, sat next to him and started a conversation. Without knowing why, Jason shared his recent interest in personal growth and success. The man smiled mysteriously and handed him a business card. "You've got potential. This card will open doors for you," the stranger said before walking away. Jason was left speechless, staring at the card. It was an invitation to a seminar on wealth building from a highly successful entrepreneur. Intrigued and skeptical, Jason attended the seminar. It was filled with people who seemed to have the kind of wealth Jason could only dream of. The speaker, a self-made millionaire, spoke about the same principles Jason had read in the book. "The mind is the greatest tool," the speaker said. "You have to see yourself as successful before you can become successful." As Jason sat in the crowd, it hit him. He was in the right place. Everything he had learned in the book was real. This was the moment he had been waiting for. Weeks passed. and Jason began applying the teachings from both the book and the seminar to his life. Slowly but surely, doors began to open. He landed a new job opportunity that paid 3 times his current salary. He was invited to business networking events where he met influential people. His mindset shift was attracting what he had always wanted. He no longer felt powerless. Jason wasn't just working hard, he was working smart, using the principles of abundance and attraction. The world had started to respond to his newfound energy. Months later, Jason was living a life he had once only dreamed of. His income had grown exponentially, and his social circles had shifted. He was now surrounded by successful entrepreneurs, investors, and visionaries. Yet, despite all his success, he never forgot the book, the stranger, and the seminar. He had learned the ultimate secret. Success wasn't about grinding endlessly. It was about changing the way you saw the world and the way the world saw you. Time, he realized, wasn't a barrier. It was an opportunity waiting to be seized. One evening, as Jason sat by the window, looking out over the city he now called home, he thought back to that rainy night when he first found the book. He realized that the true lesson wasn't about the money, it was about the power of belief. What he had learned wasn't just about attracting wealth, it was about attracting the life you truly desired. The universe had infinite possibilities, but it was up to him to align his thoughts with those possibilities. He had discovered the secret of success, and now he could never go back to his old life.